Here on the Toyota stand at the British Motor Show, we're confused as to what these balls might mean. So we have to take a look through these binoculars and we see Toyota's latest small car. Small baby, it's called the Yaris, and it should be available in the UK from spring 1999. Toyota claim it's revolutionary. They say they've designed it around the human body. They started off with a blank sheet of paper, and what they've come up with is quite a nifty looking little car. It's almost as tall as an MPV, but the size of a Mini. It will come with a 1-litre engine, which should produce about 70 brake horsepower and return 50 miles to the gallon. A diesel version will follow as well, as will a clutchless manual car version. So there's lots to come from Toyota with this rather new revolutionary Yaris. What they've done inside the car is also rather smart. This plasticky interior, you could say, but instead of having the speed controls direct in the line of sight, they've offset them to this side here, which is rather bizarre. I'm not quite sure if I like that. The switchgear, plasticky and cheap, to be perfectly honest. But this should be on sale spring 1999, the new Toyota Yaris, either in 5-door form like this or in a rather smart 3-door coupe.
The whole concept behind the interior is to be built around the individual. So it's very, very spacious. We like to think it's got as much space as much bigger cars. It's got quite an unusual instrument binnacle. We've moved it from, conventionally you have an instrument binnacle in front of the driver. We've moved that to the centre of the dash, and we've given it an LED, if you like, head-up fascia. So all you have to do is when you're driving along, just change your glance and look at the instruments. You can see all your vital readings there, very quick to read. Some other packaging bits and pieces are the sliding rear seat, so you can increase the boot space or increase the rear passenger space, legroom if you like. That's quite a neat feature that the rear seat slides. You can also fold, as usual, fold all the seats down to make it a nice flat load space as well.
It'll come in two body styles, a 5-door and a 3-door. And what about engines? What are you going to put in?
It'll just be launched with one engine initially. That'll be a 1-litre variable valve timed engine. So if you like, we've gone to a quite small size engine, a 1-litre engine, 4-cylinder, 16 valve technology, but with variable valve timing, so you get a good spread of power and torque across the rev range. So if you're in 5th gear, you put your foot down, it'll accelerate nicely.
When the designers came up with the car, they said they designed it around a human body form. What was the reason for that?
The reason for that was to get good ergonomics, basically. So you sit in the car, you have a high hit point, so it's easy to get in and out of the car. You have, obviously, the controls are right there in front of you. As I've explained, the head-up display is right there, so it's very quick to read all the instrument readings. Basically, the designers thought, we want to start with the human form, the human body, design the car around that to make it the best possible fit with everyday use.